Jeopardy! Today's contestants are an undergraduate student from Irvine, California, Genevieve Slunka, and our returning co-champions, a sales director from Brooklyn, New York, Roland Lang, whose one-day cash winnings total $8,000, and an attorney from Los Angeles, California, Josh Meyer, whose one-day cash winnings also total $8,000. And now, here is the host of Jeopardy, Alex Rivette.
Hey, Johnny. Hi, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to our show. I was telling Roland and Josh at the end of yesterday's program, when they wondered how often we have co-champions, that it happens a few times a year, and we don't mind giving away the same amount of money to the two players. What's the difference? Give one guy $16,000 or split it up between two of them? But Genevieve is here to make mincemeat of Roland and Josh. Will she succeed? Let's find out right now in the Jeopardy round. Here it comes. Categories are the Hall of Famous Missourians, sports team nicknames, the Davis Cup, official state things, Am I Blue? And finally, a lowercase category. Josh, you go first.
Sports team nicknames for 100, please.
Founded by an auto parts maker, this city's Pistons were originally the Fort Wayne Zollner Pistons. Josh.
What is Detroit?
Correct.
Sports team nicknames 200.
Cleveland's NFL team took this name from Coach Paul, not running back Jim. Roland.
What are the Browns?
Yes.
Sports team nicknames for 300, please.
Pittsburgh's National League team is sometimes known as the Bucks, short for these. Genevieve.
What are the Buccaneers?
Correct.
Official state things for 100, please.
Everyone hit the beach to enjoy this state's official sports, surfing and outrigger canoe paddling. Roland.
What is California?
No. Josh.
What is Hawaii?
Hawaii, right.
Sports team nicknames for 400.
Nickname of the Columbus Major League Soccer team. We don't know how motley they are. Josh.
What is the Crew?
That's right.
Sports team nicknames for 500.
The name of this NHL team, whose logo is seen here, is slang for Canadians. Roland.
What is the Canucks?
That's right, Vancouver Canucks.
Official state things for 200, please.
This state amphibian of Oklahoma gets a mention in the pop song Joy to the World. Roland.
What is the bullfrog?
Jeremiah was a bullfrog, yes.
Am I Blue for 100?
This blue or bluish-green stone, often seen in southwestern jewelry, is a birthstone for December. Genevieve.
What is the turquoise?
Yes.
Am I Blue for 200?
Tony Bennett charted with this song in 1951, 12 years before Bobby Vinton did. She wore blue velvet. Genevieve, back to you.
Let's try Am I Blue for 300?
This elegant New York City jewelry store at 727 Fifth Avenue is known for its signature blue boxes. Roland?
What is Tiffany's?
Yeah, also the quality of its merchandise. Go again.
I will take Am I Blue for 400?
Blue is the online magazine of this company, known for its beautiful blue jasperware. Bet you have some in your home. Wedgwood. Roland, back to you.
We'll finish out the category at 500, please. Am I Blue?
A play in which Nicole Kidman appeared nude, or a section of the White House in which she probably didn't. Josh?
What is the Blue Room?
Right.
The Davis Cup for 100.
Kim Carnes sang about her eyes. Roland?
What is Betty Davis?
Yes.
Who is Betty? Davis Cup for 200, please.
In 1861, he resigned from the U.S. Senate. Josh?
Who is Jefferson Davis?
Yeah.
The Davis Cup 300.
He's moved his Raiders all over California. Roland?
Who is Al Davis?
That's right, and that takes you back into the lead with 1,500. Genevieve at 400, Josh in the middle with 1,300, and break time for us.
Here's up.
Genevieve Slunka from Irvine, California, undergrad student, majoring in linguistics at UCLA. What languages are we talking about?
Well, you could take a variety of languages. Right now I'm studying Swahili.
Tough language?
Very different from English, but it pretty much makes sense, and everyone, you know, pretty much knows the jumbo to say hello, so.
Okay, jumbo. Habari. See? You're not answering, though. Roland Lang. Co-champ, he's from Brooklyn, New York, calls himself a PK. What's that mean?
Well, a teacher in middle school termed me a PK, which is preacher's kid.
Uh-oh.
My father is a minister, and my father's father became a minister later in life as well.
Hello. Does that put a lot of pressure on a kid, having to watch yourself, I imagine, at every step of the way in every circumstance?
Sometimes and sometimes not. And
Did you
I
ever
didn't
misbehave?
pay attention to those rules. Often.
Yeah?
Sure.
Okay. Josh Meyer, other co-champion, movie buff, movie fan of black comedy.
That's
and
right.
I just asked you, what are some of your favorite black comedies? And you said Dr. Strangelove?
MASH. And more recently in the 80s, a movie by Martin Scorsese called After Hours is another
Not
big favorite
familiar
of
with
mine.
that one. Why black comedy?
I don't know. It's, I mean, they're serious and funny at the same time.
What about
Definition of
Bonnie and
genre.
Clyde? Would you consider that black comedy?
Not really.
No?
Maybe if you're an FBI agent, you'd think that was funny.
Oh, okay. All right, let's get back into this. And is it Roland? Roland has control of the board. Go, Roland.
Let's try a lowercase category for 100.
Lowercase initials at the foot of a business letter are those of this person. Josh.
What is a secretary?
Yeah.
The Davis Cup for 400.
Answer there. In 1978, this cartoonist introduced his character Garfield to the world. Josh.
It was Jim Davis.
Jim Davis, right.
Davis Cup 500.
This black activist ran for vice president on the 1980 Communist Party ticket. Josh.
It was Angela Davis.
Right.
Lowercase category for 200.
It's the division of a Shakespeare play, usually indicated by a lowercase Roman numeral. Genevieve.
What is a scene?
Scene, you got it.
I'll take lowercase category for 300.
It's the lowercase letter in the standard abbreviation for Doctor of Philosophy. Josh?
What is H?
H, PhD, yes.
Lowercase category 400.
Musically, it refers to a specific note or scale when it's uppercase, and to playing loudly when it's lowercase. Roland?
What is F?
F, that's it.
Lowercase category for 500.
In French, these, including lundi et jeudi, are spelled all lowercase. Roland?
What are the days of the week?
Correct.
Official state things for 300.
New Mexico's official state question, red or green, refers to this state vegetable. Roland?
What is the pepper?
Pepper, yes.
Official state things 400.
This feline with long, pointed canines is California's state fossil. Josh?
What is the saber-toothed tiger?
Right.
Official state things 500.
Last clue in the column is the Daily Daily Double. Daily Double. You have a $300 lead over Roland.
I'm just going to try 500.
All right, here is the clue in official state things. Roll on, Columbia, roll on is this state's official folk song.
What is South Carolina?
No, sorry, wrong part of the country. You had to come to the West Coast. We're thinking of the Columbia River, and the state is Washington, and we have less than a minute to deal with the Hall of Famous Missourians.
For 100, please.
He's the only U.S. president in the Hall of Famous Missourians. Roland.
Who's Harry Truman?
Correct.
Hall of Famous Missourians 200.
The most trusted man in America. He made news again in 1999 when he was inducted into the Hall. Roland.
Who is Cronkite?
Correct.
300.
Born near Diamond Grove, Missouri, this scientist's induction in 1983 was no small peanuts. Roland.
Who is George Washington Carver?
Right.
400.
He's the man, all right. In 2000, he became the first sports player inducted into the Hall. Roland.
Who is Stan Musial?
Correct.
Hall of Famous Missourians 500.
But seriously, folks, this entertainer seen here was inducted posthumously in 1996. Oh, and that was the great clown Emmett Kelly. Emmett Kelly. All right, we have Roland at 3,700, Josh 2,500, Genevieve going first in Double Jeopardy after this.